So I was in the store the other day and I saw these right here. We're gonna make them out of Pringles cans. Let's do a quick rundown of what materials we're gonna use. It's gonna be pretty basic. Empty paper towel rolls, tape, cardboard. We're gonna want a knife, a hot glue gun, maybe a marker. Probably want a ruler too. And you're gonna want paper mache paste and some newspaper print of some kind, paper towels, whatever it is. You know, the basics. Should be pretty easy. To make our hat, we're gonna utilize this lid and a paper towel roll. It'll mark off like 2¼ inches, and then cut this off. And I'm gonna do that twice. We're gonna just take a pair of scissors and basically we're just gonna try to cut this straight in half. Gonna do that to both of them. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do is run some hot glue right on the edge of that lid. And we're gonna glue this little cardboard piece to the edge of our lid. Since we got that all glued up, we'll just remove the top off of it and work on this all by itself for the moment. Take some tape right now and we're just gonna, tape up these gaps. If we take another look at that picture there, we'll see at the bottom side of that hat has kind of a lip that comes out. We're gonna duplicate that with this. I'm going to measure off 1/4 inch up right here, go all the way around, and then we're gonna cut a bunch of little striations in that so we can fold the cardboard back and create that kind of lip shooting out like that, and then we're gonna tape it into place. Fits pretty decent, not too bad. Comes off, goes on. Let's work on some arms. I don't really know what to tell you for your specific application, but I've got this cheap little, this thing, measuring spoon things came from the dollar store. This shape here, all the way down to basically here, that looks like a pretty decent length of an arm with the hand thing. So this is what I'm gonna use to create the shape for the arm. So these are going to work pretty good for the basic shape of the arm, top of the shoulder, down here to the hands. Now we're going to use a little more paper towel roll. I'm going to measure this off about 1 inch, then cut that in half. It'll give us 2 pieces, and we'll start getting some shape to this arm. To kind of bulk the arm out, we're going to take these 2 pieces and glue them together. Folding that in half. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. We'll fold this one in half real quick. This rounded piece here is going to be the top part of our shoulder. So where our arch, our main in half arch is, put that right on top. We're going to put this on the edge. We're going to run it down like this. And we're going to glue this all in place with a little hot glue. The beginnings of a couple little arm pieces that we're just going to wind up attaching to the side of our can. I'm just going to fill this up with some paper and tape it off, and then we can mache it. Go ahead and glue the old arms into place, and then we'll mache the arms to the can and mache the can. Does it get any easier or quick than this? I mean, we're gonna put some mache on him and then paint and we're done. I'm gonna finish 2 projects in one video. That's how simple it is. One, I'm going to mache just in newspaper print or phone book print, and the other I'm going to do in paper towels, just so I can see the texture difference. Me lay down a little bit of truth about this stuff, because I'm not going to sugarcoat it and say that everything was perfect all the time. Went 2 different ways. I used phone book paper on this one, and this is paper towel, just so we can see the textures. I like this better so far than I like this. We'll see after it gets painted. I like the smoothness. But to be super honest, if you used paper mache clay and did the toilet paper recipe, that stuff and made it a little bit looser, and then used a spoon and put it on real thin, you would have had a really nice smooth texture. Would have worked out well. The paper towels, if you try the paper towels, because that Pringles can was slick, maybe probably should have either primered it first or sanded it first, but the paper towels really wanted to move around a whole lot while I was putting them on, bunch up, that type of stuff. Those are kind of the pitfalls that I had with that. I would definitely go this route. If I do it again, I'll probably just make some paper mache clay and smooth it up on there. I think it'll give me a much better texture. But if you do this, this is quick, fast, and it's still gonna turn out okay. Let me tell you something, I can't really even believe how easy and actually how kind of fun that these have been. Did this whole project in 2 days from start to finish. And it was only 2 days because I let these things set 24 hours to dry. This literally was a whole lot of fun, super easy to do. I hope you guys try this out. I hope this inspires you guys out there to maybe take some trash you got laying around the house and, you know, create something fun with it. But let's get a look at these things. Oh, in the comments below, tell me, which one do you guys like the best? Is it the Santa Claus or is it the snowman over there? And if you haven't seen it already, here's a video of a snowman that we made last week. So if you're curious to know how that thing is made, go give that video, go give that video a watch.
You're making something from nothing.